Hi, I'm Ren.
I'm Sam.
I'm Tosh.
And we're the T Swift Sisters.
Welcome back to the T Swift Sisters podcast, a Taylor Swift fan podcast for Swifties by Swifties. In today's episode, we are going to take you guys with us through our whole weekend at the ERAS tour.
Woo!
Well, now that we're sitting here, obviously everybody knew that we were going to be together this weekend. We did say that. So that's not
a surprise.
Yeah,
Right.
That's not a surprise. But if you can kind of tell from our little setup here and all of the bracelets, and if you've been following us on Instagram, then you already know. We're going to the ERAS tour! Woo! Today
Let's
is
go.
Saturday, October 19th, and we are going to the ERAS tour today. It has been an absolute whirlwind of a week, and like this episode, you're kind of going to see us talking about now how we got the tickets, making some bracelets, just hanging out, and then we're going to get ready for the show, and then we'll come back tomorrow to kind of just walk you through everything that happened. Something that we couldn't do in LA, so it's like really special that we get to do it now.
Right.
I'm so excited personally for this episode, obviously for today. It's just like a month ago, the last time we were sitting together recording a podcast, it was September 21st. So we're
Oh
like
my
2 days
gosh.
away from the month where we were like thinking of what was going to happen, if we were even going to the ERAS tour, planning our outfits. And here we are. Like, I can't believe we made it.
We made it, guys.
And it's all thanks to Samantha. Samantha and Swifties Want Tickets.
Yes.
That account saved our lives.
Absolutely.
That notification.
That
On
notification,
X.
when it went off, it was just absolutely insane. And I guess story time now with how we even got tickets, because today's Saturday and we got our tickets on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Night.
Night.
Wednesday night.
Emphasis on night.
I think we should say like our experience and then like
Yes. And then
You
Samantha,
know, like-
yeah, because we were
Yeah.
yelling at her.
like
In a supportive way.
right, of course. Like I was on FaceTime with my family and I got the notification. I was like, I have to go. Immediately there was a FaceTime in our group chat, so I knew that everybody knew. And then we, picked it up. We tried to log into Ticketmaster. It wasn't working for me. Like
It did not work
I
for
think
me
I
either.
updated my password and I just like couldn't even remember.
No, so like so I went to a show with Ticketmaster tickets like 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
And before that, it had been like, hey, you should update your password or whatever. So I updated my password. Like my password was brand new, essentially. And when I opened the link to Ticketmaster, the first thing it said, because it said you, me, and Adrian, my boyfriend, at the same time, it said incorrect password. So I think that's like, I don't know if there was a glitch or just something that happened, but that was the alert that if you couldn't get in, you had an incorrect password.
Oh, I know mine was actually incorrect is the
Oh,
thing. Like I had
okay.
updated it and then when my phone remembered like the
The
old
old
one,
one.
and then I was so stressed that I couldn't remember the new one. So,
Okay.
but
Oh.
once we were on the FaceTime call and somebody was in, I was like, I'm just going to wait.
Somebody.
It was crazy. Like we all clicked for different nights. It just said like, obviously we all signed up for verified fan and
Yeah.
it gave us an alert saying like, oh, this sale's only open to verified fans. So we were like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But if we're talking about our days, I'm just going to rewind back to the beginning of Wednesday because that was absolutely insane. I have a friend at work who was like, hey, you should join this giveaway that a radio station that I used to listen to is giving away Taylor Swift tickets. And we like looked it up and it was super easy. All I had to do was listen to the radio all day long.
Oh my
And
God.
every time a Taylor Swift song or like a Sabrina Carpenter song, an Ed Sheeran song came up, you had to tap something in the app of the radio, and then it gave you an entry into their contest. So I think the last time that I had looked, I made it to like 31 entries, but there were 500,000 plus
Right.
people that were also entering. So you had to, like, we were hoping to be one of 500,000, and like it wasn't looking good for us. It wasn't looking good. And I was let down. We were talking in the chat, like, we're so over this already. Like, the struggle is so real. Honestly, I told Adrian, I was like, if we are not going to the show, I want it to be the end of the weekend already so that I can move on with this part of my life because I'm so sad and like I can't stop thinking about it and it's just driving me insane.
It like takes over.
Yeah.
I feel like we had ticket fatigue because we were entering every contest. And it's the fact that you had to be listening for such a long time. We were there through lunch, through our work days, after hours, at night, listening to the radio.
I sat in 3 meetings at work with my headphones on listening to the radio. Or like
My
I
ears
wrapped
hurt
them up
at
on my
that
phone.
point.
I wrapped them up on my phone and like I could see when a song would come on and I'd be like, okay, Sabrina Carpenter, like I know I have to press like in the meeting, like
tap, tap.
tap, tap, tap. It was awful. I hated that, but I was like ready to just at that point move on with my life. I was like, if I'm accepting defeat, like whatever, dude. And then we had seen like some speculation from the Swifties want tickets because I thank God that I put their notifications because I put it that day. I was like, I don't know, like we only had notifications for ERAS tour resale and like Taylor Nation, but I was like, something just tells me I'm going to do this one and I'm in their Discord as well, but I was like, whatever. And they were like, a sale's not going to happen today. And they were like, actually a sale might happen today. Here's the progress of the stage. If a sale happens today, it'll be at this time, but we don't think it's going to happen. And I'm like, oh my God, whatever. We went to dinner and I had my iPad at dinner because I was like, just in case, like if I have to, whatever. So I'm like literally sitting there with the radio on one thing and my iPad there. It was so embarrassing. And I kid you not, when we parked the car and I walked through the front door is when I got the notification. And I was still in my work clothes, my heels, everything. I kicked them off and I sprinted to like right here on the couch. And I was like, it's happening. That's when I sent the FaceTime, whatever. And then as Natasha said, we couldn't get in. So
take it away, Sammy.
Pushing it over to Sammy.
I wish you could have seen me in that moment. When I got the FaceTime notification, I knew that was it. I knew it was going down. But you
hadn't seen the note, like the Swifties want tickets, queue is open notification?
No, because I was making bracelets and I had my phone on the sofa. I was on the floor. I had my phone on the sofa with the radio going.
Okay.
The Palm Beach radio app.
Why would you be listening to the radio?
Because I was trying to win tickets. And I was like, this is going to stay on until midnight. I'm listening to the radio. So I had that running the whole time. But as soon as I saw the FaceTime notification, I was like, it's go time.
That's more impressive because I really thought that you got the notification and you were already trying before the FaceTime. So you even went faster. Does that make sense? Like you like
because you saw the notification and didn't wait for the FaceTime. You just went right away.
Log in. So like you worked faster than any of us.
I did not see anything prior to
I'm so glad that I FaceTime because I wasn't going to. And then when you started screaming on the FaceTime, I was like, oh, like we're good. Yeah. I didn't know if you guys even knew what was happening when I was FaceTiming. So like I'm glad that we were all on that same page.
We knew that the FaceTime meant.
Yes. I was just so tired of being on my phone from all these contests. I was like, I'm going to let it run in the background. I know at this point when to
and it was on loud or it just started buzzing?
It was on loud. Like I had the noise. So I got the FaceTime little jingle. Okay. Before that, going a few hours before that, maybe at like 5:30, 6 p.m. Again, I don't know what time they were predicting we were going to have a ticket drop. So I didn't have any timeline in my mind. But I just thought, let me open the Ticketmaster app.
That's so iconic. You did not. That's
what I should have done.
I can't even believe, and like, whatever. We've already said that the tickets were on Ticketmaster. I can't believe that you did it from your phone because I was trying on my iPad and my computer. I didn't even think to like, my phone was not an option because I was like, there's no way I can get tickets from my phone.
I didn't know what was telling me to look on my phone. And that's when I saw that my password had expired. I didn't have my latest card on the account.
That's wild.
So
you knew it was like something told you like it's gonna be me. Like let me make
it's gonna be me.
Thank you. That needs to be
I was gonna say it should
song
be a
to make it be.
But something I guess must have been telling me because I wasn't logged in. Like my account wasn't saved anymore. So I entered all my info, updated my password, added my card info. So everything was automatic.
This is before you even got to the ticket. Like
this was hours before.
She did. That's what I'm trying to say. That she knew.
Ooh,
It's like the universe. Like she had a little sign, a gut feeling.
I
myself.
thought you literally did all of this when you got the FaceTime notification.
This was just me after work in my apartment. I was like, I literally just thought, let me just open Ticketmaster app.
No, that is literally Tay Voodoo if I've ever seen it.
Like,
stop.
That's crazy to me.
That's
And
insane.
I do not have good luck ever. I had to say that to camera because I'm always
directly
the one.
to the camera.
I do
ever.
not have good luck.
I'm always the one. I'm like, I have super bad luck. Good things don't happen to me, but something was just telling me, let me just check it out. Good thing I did because none of my information was updated. And I'm the same. I would rather do it on my computer on the big screen. But when you FaceTime called, I was like, I don't have time.
Mhm.
RJ, my boyfriend, was bringing my laptop, and I said, no. And I opened up the app, and that's when I just clicked on Saturday. I didn't even see you guys, by the way. I
know,
joined
it
the
was-
FaceTime
your
call.
video
It
was
just
off.
Call. It was just call. And Natasha and I are
Oh.
screaming at each other, looking at each other. And it's just like your little thing blinking. I'm like, oh my God, is she like,
No,
what's happening?
Like,
weird.
we could only hear your voice.
Yeah.
Oh, the video was off. Well, I couldn't see you guys because I joined the FaceTime call
And,
and,
like, let it
immediately
go.
went to
Yeah, as you should
Ticketmaster
have.
app and clicked on Saturday because that was the first thing that caught my eye. And then that's when I told you guys there's 60 people ahead of me. Oh, there's 15. Now there's one. I'm in.
When she said
She
one,
said
I
one,
lost
literally
my
like a
mind.
minute after the FaceTime
that was,
call. Like
that was
it was
all
so
seconds.
quick.
That was all seconds because the entirety of me being on the Ticketmaster app was maybe 5 minutes in
That
total.
is so wide. Like I can't.
From
I have
start
chills.
to
To
ticket.
fit, yeah.
chills.
From start
Start
to
to
tickets.
tickets.
And that's the fact that I read, oh, insurance, blah, blah, blah. No. Oh, parking pass. I'm
And
like,
she was like, where
insurance, and
should
we
we
were like,
go?
no.
And we were like, wherever. Like,
Yeah.
you weren't even like, got him. It was like a little combo. Like, what should I get?
Yeah,
Right.
she's like, oh, I'm just looking. And she's like,
Right.
400. And I'm like, that's good. And I literally told Adrián, I was like, we got obstructed. 400. And I even said it to you. And you were like, no, 400 per ticket. I think it's floor.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah. And Samantha's like, floor, A6. And I was like, oh my God. Do I get parking? Yes. Insurance. No, we're going. We'll make it happen no matter what.
yep. Yep. But that was, I mean, a whole list of seat options. It was nothing like our past experience where like
Limited.
small
Where they
batches.
would like pop up and then
yes.
go away.
No pop up. Just a full list and no
Were
rush.
you on like the seat map type or were you on list?
No, 'cause
No,
she
I
said
was on list.
Oh,
It
like-
shows you like a smaller version of the map that
Okay.
you can enlarge to see map view, but I was on list.
And now another question. Were you like, okay, let me look for floor. Like I want to
No.
get
I did not realize that we got floor until I checked out.
Oh my God.
Because all I saw were letters and I didn't think, oh, these are
Like
floor
A, whatever
options.
is right.
I couldn't even tell you like the
Where?
seat numbers. I just clicked on one because I was worried again of like
Yeah.
someone taking the tickets once you essentially like put it in your cart.
Mhm.
I didn't see where it was on the map. I just saw four chairs essentially, and we needed 4. So I was like, that's good enough.
That is so crazy. And then you checked out, and we're like, Samantha checked out, and she's like, ah! And then we're like,
Screams.
because she did like the babyest yelp, and then Natasha and I are like,
Because it was almost too good to be
Yeah.
true. Like I didn't know. I kept the app open.
Yeah.
Like I didn't click done because I was so scared that someone would come and take it away from me.
And we kept telling Sammy, like, check your email, check
Yeah,
Ticketmaster.
I
like,
made her
make
show me
sure.
yesterday. I was like, show it to me.
Yep.
need to see.
We kept looking. I sent you guys a screenshot to make sure it was real, and it was real.
A6, row 22.
A6 row 22 seats 1 through 4. That's where our
Catch us
lives
there.
will be changed tonight. I can't believe it. It happened so fast. Like we literally finished the ticket purchasing process, and we were like, Amazon, what do we need?
Yeah.
What
Right.
what are the last things that we have to get? We still had beads, but we bought more beads. Like
Yeah.
Outfit, like last minute outfit things. Like just things that like you wouldn't put that much effort into if you're not 100% sure you're going. Like it's like if I get a last minute ticket, I don't care what shoes I'm wearing. I don't care what earrings I'm wearing. But like we had a few days to plan.
It was close,
so it
but
was
not
like
close
perfect.
enough.
Right.
It was so wild. Thank God that we honestly had that conversation on the pod of our actual costumes that we wanted to wear, because I feel like we might not have even purchased costumes. Like your dresses wouldn't have gotten in time.
No,
if
Right.
we decided on Wednesday.
Right.
No, I would have had to figure something out.
So that happened.
So-
Crazy. Crazy. I think before we jump off to start to continue our day, it's 11:40 now and we take forever to get ready and we have to be at the stadium because Taylor's waiting for us. Surprise song predictions. We know that yesterday, night one, was Guitar, Tim McGraw times or X, whatever, mashup, Timeless. Which I know you guys are like timeless truthers. I've been listening to that song a lot lately, so like it did hurt me a little bit too. I was like, I see what you guys saw in the song originally. I'm like, I wish I would have seen it before, kind of thing. And then This Is Me Trying mashed up with Daylight, which is that killed me. I was like, great. So that's now the second time that Taylor Swift has played Daylight without me there, but I digress. I mean, it was only 20 miles away from my house, but whatever. I guess that's close enough, right?
She did it for you.
You could have heard it.
Right?
Just step outside your backyard.
No, literally. You know that happened to me one time in Gainesville. Adrian's apartment was so close or like close enough to the stadium that when Garth Brooks was performing at the Swamp, he played Friends in Low Places and we sat on the porch and could hear it.
That's cute.
It was
that.
beautiful.
I love that.
Beautiful. If I lived in Fort Lauderdale, like that's the vibes that we would be having for the
100%.
ERAS tour, and it would be iconic. With that, before we go, surprise song predictions for tonight. We're gonna hear mashups. We've never heard mashups because mashups were not a thing when we went to the
Remember
ERAS
in
tour.
our original set list predictions, we gave some mashups.
We did. Give
I don't
some
remember
mashups.
what
I
they
don't
were,
remember them
but
either.
it's
Out of the
somewhere on my
Woods
phone.
times Question was a mashup. That would be pretty slay because Question samples Out of the Woods.
Yeah.
That would be good because Midnight's anniversary is coming up. It's like Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe Midnight's anniversary. And she didn't play anything from TTPD last night either. I still think I would love, if I could pick, minus since Daylight already happened, whatever, Getaway Car times The Bolter. She's already done this mashup, but like I would love to see that live personally.
Right.
I would die
Right.
for that.
Right.
So
Right.
Those are two
Of
good
course.
ones.
yeah.
I don't know.
We already had King of My Heart and I Know Places. I would love on Swift Alert, in Mastermind, one of the mashups I always put because I hope Taylor will play it one day. I'm like, maybe if I guess this enough, it'll actually happen. But obviously manifestation works. So that's all I'm saying.
I
Like,
Manifest away.
I want like a debut and fearless mashup of our song, I'm Only Me When I'm With You, and like Jump Then Fall kind of thing.
That
like,
would be
those songs
amazing.
mashed up on the
Yeah.
guitar. Killer.
Yeah. I want something debut.
Okay.
I don't know though.
Do we think that like she would like? I don't know, because she did like Tim McGraw
Debut
and
last
like
night?
Timeless, let's say, because I would love like a Speak Now.
Because you're going? Okay. So
which
not
I
for
get-
any other reason or like
Well, no, like I do really like Speak Now vault tracks. I just don't know if she would do it 2
Ooh.
nights in a row.
right. That's how I would say the same about debut.
I would love, this is super random, Change.
Yes.
I feel like that would like hit,
Mhm.
especially as like acoustic like that.
Slay.
So like my maybe top would be like Change and then like a Speak Now vault track.
Okay.
Okay.
What about you?
I don't know. You know what just came to mind? Hey, Steven.
Oh, that's
I
a-
love
that literally-
that.
I-
On the
that would be
guitar,
so
That
us.
would be so we core. I love it. Yes.
I'm gonna say Hey, Steven. Yeah.
Okay.
Or like Teardrops on my guitar.
I love that. I would really love Cold as You on the piano. That is I will like go to my grave saying that is one of Taylor's best songs.
Cold as You is one of the first like sad emotional songs that I probably like felt too hard when I was young. Like I had no reason to act that way, like I related, but it was to that song.
It's like one of those where you're sitting in the back of your mom's car looking out the window like
Yes!
crying to a
music video.
crying to a song that you don't even understand.
Yes, literally. Perfect way to describe it.
Which like truth be told, I think when Taylor was writing songs like at that age, you don't know to what extent she was actually understanding what she was writing either, you
good
know?
point.
Like at 15 years, I mean, I guess you do feel really deeply, but like you understand it at a different level when you're 28. And like, I think that's why I have so much appreciation for the song now, because I'm able to like reflect on it and be like, hell yeah.
And now that you said 15, that would be
iconic. That would be iconic.
Yeah.
It can't
You
be
should've
Breathe
said
because
no.
we got Breathe for Reputation Stadium Tour. That was our surprise song. I don't know why I just
Oh
don't
my
forget
gosh,
that.
I don't remember that.
I can't forget it. Like that's an ingrained memory for me.
Mm-hmm.
We got Breathe. What did you say? Should have said no?
I said
That's
that.
a
That
good
I
one.
I love
that
that song.
That's a good one.
that one. If we got that tonight,
You know which one I would really love? Today Was a Fairy Tale.
I love that
often think
song.
about that. And at Fearless World Tour, that was like Taylor's like encore song, and
I
like
love that
little
one.
rose petals, like confetti fell from the sky. Obviously, the arena, but love it. I would die for that again.
Song. Wow, we have a lot of good options.
Yeah.
It's because we literally like there's just
Nothing
not really
that we-
bad
yeah.
options.
Us names her entire discography.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
Us tomorrow, we're gonna say whatever the surprise songs are, and we're gonna have a million good things to
Yeah.
say about the song.
True.
So I know it's gonna be absolutely iconic either way, but I'm so excited to like share in real time how like our reflection of the concert versus like for LA where we had to wait multiple weeks to come back on the pod and be like, let's remember like everything is gonna be so fresh and so crisp.
Right.
So I'm so excited to share that with you guys. But I think it is time for us to get ready.
We gotta go.
Oh, let's hit him with a funky.
Hit him with funky.
All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. For Taylor Swift news updates and to stay in touch, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at TSwiftSistersPod and at TSwiftSisters on Twitter.